Good morning.
Good morning.
My name's Kylie.
And I'm Steven.
And welcome to
Morning Elevation.
And today we are excited to talk about kind of how our day of silence, it was supposed to be, went. So to get started, we did not complete the whole day of silence because earlier on in the day, actually I would say a couple hours into the morning, I got a very strong channeling in one of my meditations saying that I don't necessarily need the actual utter silence, like us not talking at all, but rather just the silence from the outside world, meaning like social media and technology and all of those things. So once I got that channeling, I kind of made the conscious decision. We went for a few more hours, but then we kind of came out of it and started talking. We did, however, stay 100% tech-free. So we didn't go on our phones at all. We didn't even read books. We just spent the entire day painting and talking and cooking and meditating, doing yoga and things of that nature, which was really beautiful.
Yeah, I can definitely recommend to try this for each and every one of you. Take a day off. And when I say take a day off from your phone, from your TV, from your computer, from, consuming of any sorts, and just let it be. Just create, just meditate, take that time and space, just really feel your feelings and talk to your loved ones. I mean, you could try the silence if you want. It was fun in the morning because we weren't really talking at all, and I made bread, and Kylie did yoga, meditation, and I kind of just joined her silently, and we kind of just did our own thing, and it was cool because we were both like actively doing whatever we wanted to benefit ourselves, and it kind of helped us like center. But
definitely,
we ended up coming out of it, and it was still good. We had a great day. We painted a lot.
And I will say that's our first, I don't remember I don't think we've ever gone an entire day of tech-free. No, not even music. No music, no TV, nothing on in the background, nothing. I mean, we had our, electricity on, and we used the oven. But other than that, we had, no connection to technology, which is really nice. And it's amazing how much time it adds to your day. So much time. And actually, I noticed that the day was actually going by fast because I was really enjoying myself. I was just enjoying not having the stress or the pressure that I put on myself to post or share on my stories all the time or look at what everyone else is doing rather than focus on me.
Yeah, and if you really do miss music or anything like that, don't be afraid to pick up your own instrument if you have one.
Yeah,
and start playing or singing a song, just so that way you create the music. And we even did a little singing and dancing.
Yeah, we were singing and dancing in the last 2 hours because we did it from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So we did 12 hours. And we actually enjoyed it so much and noticed so much benefit that we're going to move forward. And we're going to do a tech-free / social media free weekend every weekend. For now, at least, depending on what's going on. But I think it's perfect since it's quarantine anyway, and we're in the house anyway, so it kind of goes together very well.
Yeah, it's very beneficial, very therapeutic to just kind of set your mind away, because, I'm guilty, and so is Kylie. We're all addicted to our devices.
Yes.
And they are a bit of a vice themselves, so...
For sure.
Yesterday I was sitting there and I was like, oh, I want to make some sort of food. Let me look up a recipe. Oh, I can't do that.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to paint a flower. Let me look up a picture. Oh, wait, I can't do that.
Yeah.
You're constantly thinking you can just do everything instantly like that because you have a phone, and, just taking that time to really enjoy the moment instead of having to find the answer right away or look that up right now. You have to figure it out this second. You don't have to do that when you don't have your phone in your hand. It's really beautiful to be able to do that.
Yeah, we were saying it kind of felt like a little mini vacation because we realized when we do go on vacation, which we haven't really gone on a vacation per se in quite some time, but you typically stay away from the phone. You know, you don't go on social media, you just like explore, you go for hikes or whatever it might be, and you're not really spending any time on your phone. And that's kind of what it felt like yesterday, because it was just like you didn't have that. You weren't going on it all the time. You weren't posting all the time. You weren't looking up things all the time. And I think a lot of us, just like he said, uses it as a vice or a distraction from just being with yourself and listening to your inner intuition. And I think that that's a big part in why we're so separate from ourselves. Like, we don't know what we truly want because we have all this outside noise coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Sorry, one sec. And you know, it might seem like a long time for the day, just to do it for a whole day, but it really does fly by, like I was saying, like, especially if you're doing stuff that, I'm sure we all have something that we can do that isn't technology related that, you know, when you do it, you kind of just get lost in it. And I mean, there were moments, to be honest, where like we got a little bored throughout the day. We were like, what are we gonna do next? But in the end, just like talking to each other and really holding that space. We went for a walk. I didn't even really think about like needing my phone, especially towards the later part of the day. Like, we were just already like in it, and I was like, I don't know, I felt like I could just keep going without it, because it really doesn't do anything for me. It kind of just like feeds that addiction to have it in your hand, be able to look everything up, be able to check your notifications.
Right.
I noticed because we got back on our phones around 7 or 8 last night, and I remember Kylie just like, I'm not gonna start scrolling. She got an Instagram and she was on there scrolling. She couldn't help it. It just happens automatically.
And I immediately noticed like a shift in my energy. And I like just noticed kind of my high energy, my peaceful place it kind of went away. It started fading away. But once I became aware of that, I put the phone back down, and we made the decision to go Saturday totally tech free. So, you know, like we said, what we did yesterday. And then Sundays, we're still going to have access to our phone for recipes and music and things like that, but we're going to stay off social media. So it'll be a whole weekend with no social media. I even took it upon myself, just because I know myself and I'm not used to it. I deleted Instagram and Facebook off my phone for the weekends. And that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to kind of see and play with it. And we'll kind of give you an update on how it all continues to pan out.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited for any of you to try this out. And, you know, leave your comments in the below on your experience of how it went.
Definitely, for
Don't
sure.
forget to like and subscribe, because we love putting out these videos for everyone. And it's really just a good way for us to get in a high vibrational state every morning, and also for you guys as well.
Definitely. Thank you so much for being here. As always, stay elevated. We love you, and namaste.
Namaste.